This is going to be my shave review with the Conk Bay Rum Shaving Soap. So Conk is a soap that comes like a little puck. I had a 2.2 ounce puck that I melted here into this glass, or into this mug. It's a glycerin based soap, so if you put it in your microwave for like 10-15 seconds, something like that, it'll just melt really easily into here. Do it at your own risk, because if you heat up the soap too much, you can actually damage its properties and it won't work correctly. So do that at your own risk. I was very cautious when doing this. I did a few second increments just to make sure it just melted and then stuck in here. So anyway, so first of all, I'm not a USC Trojan, for any of you who are wondering that. This soap is a bay rum scent, like I said. It's a 2.2 ounce puck. It's like $6.75, $7, so it's just under $3 an ounce. So it's in that range, but definitely on the higher end. And this is a bay rum scent that I really like. It's a very unique bay rum scent. I know I say that a lot, but in my mind I kind of have this spectrum from like low clove to high clove with some element of sweetness in there. So like very little clove is Captain's Choice, high clove kind of like Ogallala bay rum on that side, and then sweeter kind of like Synergy, Mike's, stuff like that. This one doesn't fit within that. I don't know what the base scent is in here. I'm sure it's like bay rum. I can't remember the name of the actual leaf it comes from. It's not an actual bay leaf like you cook with. It's a different type of tropical bay plant. Anyway, I really like this scent. It's very unique. I've never had another bay rum that smells like the Conk. I really enjoy that a lot. I did have a pretty good lather review with this. It's been a few months since I've shaved with this soap, so I'm excited to give it a shot. I just got a shower, rinsed out my facial hair in the shower so it's nice, hydrated, ready to go. I've been soaking my shaving brush here. It's my Badger & Blade 22mm bore knot. I'm going to go ahead and fill my sink with water and get started. So I'm just going to dip this puck in water and just rinse it off just to get it wet, because it's been sitting out for a little while and has dried out. Get my brush, just knock out the excessive water in there, and I'm just going to load directly here from the mug. I like having my shaving soaps in something deep like this if I can, just because as it creates suds off the soap, it kind of recycles back down, so you're not wasting suds, and I feel like that makes it easier and quicker to load. You can see it in there. Really nice. I spent a while loading there. I just wanted to make sure I have enough soap in there, and I definitely have plenty in there. I really like that bay rum. It's got a really nice scent to it. So I wetted my facial hair. Before I start, I'm just going to face lather. And that was easy to load from the puck there. So it's nice having your sink cleaned off, ready to go, because if you get lather somewhere, it just goes flying, doesn't matter. Alright, I'm really impressed with this lather. It's really dense, thick. It was really easy to get up to this point. There's a lot of lather here. I really like that a lot. I'm excited to give this a shave, because it's been a while since I've used it, but I think my shaving techniques have improved. I had this like last summer, so that was coming up on like, I don't know, 8-9 months ago. But anyway, I'm really excited. I really like this lather a lot. It feels really, really nice. So I'm going to be shaving today with my Merkur 34C. I've got a fresh Persona blade in here. It's nice and evenly loaded, and I'm ready to go. I'm just going to dip this in hot water and get started. Start here, sideburn, add your angle, and go. Alright, this is going really smoothly. I really like this. The lather gives really good protection for sure, but I can feel like if I go back right here, if I want to like clean up where there's no lather anymore, a lot of other soaps are very slick with very slick lathers. I can go back to those areas and kind of get them just a little bit, but here that slickness is definitely not there, so I would not go back to a place where you don't have fresh lather. Go down here to my neck. Nice lather, still all here. Nice lasting power, I like that. Not dissipating lather. Alright, that was a nice first pass. There was just so much dense lather there that it really just did a really... Sorry, I'm getting water all over the mirror here. I just want to make sure it's focusing. There's just a lot of dense lather there, so it did a really nice job getting me covered. That was a really nice first pass, even down here through my sensitive areas on my neck. I like that. And I really enjoy this bay rum. So I'm going to go ahead, get some water on my face, and apply second lather. Plenty of lather left in the brush. You can see here to go back. Cover up, I like that. Got loads of lather. Alright, go for my second pass, cross grain on the top of my face, and I still go with the grain on my neck just because my neck's really sensitive for me. Getting under my nose, I come in from an angle this side on my right. I come in from whatever side I'm on with that hand just to get right under here. I like getting all those hairs cleaned out. So like I said, this is not the slickest lather, but with the quality of lather it's making, look at this, it's still all here in this last quadrant. It's really protecting me nicely. Alright, that was a great second pass. I'm very close. Just going to go ahead and clean up a little bit. I'm really happy with that. Nice bay rum scent. You know, that slickness isn't just like, doesn't get left behind like with some other soaps. Like I said, I wouldn't go back to an area without fresh lather on there. Sometimes you can get by just like cleaning up a little area, just the slickness that's left behind, but I would not do that here. Plenty of lather left. Gonna pull it out of the brush here. Tons. I did load up a good amount, but still, look at that. It's a very nice, thick, dense lather. It's kind of hard to demonstrate peaks when you're face lathering, but this would definitely peak up. So I'm just feeling around with my left hand here. I feel around if there's any areas I'd like to clean up. Alright, I like that cleanup. I'm going to go ahead and wash off my face and come back for some final remarks. Alright, so that was my full shave review with the Conk Bay Rum Shaving Soap. And I just had an excellent shave with that stuff. Wow. I used to bowl lather before I was making video reviews, and that's when I originally got this soap, and I was bowl lathering at that point, and I don't know, for me it's just a little hard. I mean, you can do it. Make a lather in a bowl, transfer it over to your face. It can absolutely be done. I just wasn't having success with this soap, but face lathering, I really like it. That was a good shave. It was a easy to load, easy to lather up. It was a thick, dense lather, not the slickest. You know, you need to have on like fresh lather on your skin if you want to go over an area. I wouldn't go over an area just dry. That's just wet from residual wetness. I got a really close shave. Really nice. I'm pretty shocked actually. I wasn't expecting this good of a shave from that, but I always like having a good shave, obviously. I like the bay rum scent a lot. Like I said, it's a very unique bay rum. I don't feel like it fits in with that kind of like normal bay rum scent between little clove, more clove, kind of like a certain sweetness in there. It's kind of out there on its own. So if you're a bay rum fan, I would definitely recommend getting a puck of this. You can get a small puck, like a 2.2 ounce puck, which is what I have here that I melted into this mug. Sorry I don't have the original packaging. Purchased this before I was making video reviews. But I really like it a lot, so I would recommend getting this if you like bay rum. Give it a shot. The scent is really nice. My wife likes it a lot. It's definitely a unique bay rum. It kind of reminds me of summer, probably more so than the other bay rums. I like it a lot. You know, this definitely gets my recommendation. I'm pretty shocked. You know, I hadn't had good results with this in the past. I will say though, feeling my skin here, I don't think the post-shave properties are that good. And I know this does not have the cleanest ingredient list. I know that there are a lot of preservatives in there, but you know, the post shave isn't the best, so that's okay. But you can still get a puck for like $6, though price per ounce is a little more expensive. Whatever. You know, I just put on my post shave here, so it's okay. It's not a big deal. So thanks for watching. Please let me know if you have any comments, tips, or questions. If you use Colonel Conk, if you like it, if you don't. I'd like to know your guys' take on this scent too, since it is a little bit of a unique bay rum. And thanks for watching.